Welcome to our Crane FAQ. Here come the questions.
Do you have to use essential oils with a humidifier?
Absolutely not. The benefits of using a humidifier come from the cool mist, and you absolutely don't need to add any oils. Some people choose to for the smell, but the benefits you get for coughs, colds, congestion, etc. come just from the cool mist.
Which model has absolutely no light at night when it's running?
That would be the Crane Droplet. So these lights down here are completely off overnight. The second best option for you would be the 3-in-1, which has a tiny pinprick of light which doesn't illuminate the tank in any way.
Will a humidifier work if we have HRV?
Absolutely. HRV will dry out the air in your house, and if you have coughs, colds, dry skin, dry throat, etc., then adding cool mist can definitely be useful for you.
Do you use a humidifier just when little ones are sick or all the time?
That depends on your house. If you feel that the air is too dry and your child or your own skin is dry, or you constantly have a dry tickly cough but aren't really sick, then you could definitely use a humidifier. Generally though, in New Zealand people use them when they need it because of a cough or congestion.
Is a cool mist humidifier different to a vaporiser?
Absolutely. So these Crane models are all cool mist humidifiers. They're completely safe. They just turn water into mist, which adds moisture to the air. But a steam vaporiser is boiling the water and turning it into steam. And so steam gives risk of burns, whereas cool mist is perfectly safe and can be used around children with no risk at all.
Can humidifiers be used safely for newborns?
Absolutely. Because it's just water that's being turned into cool mist, it's safe for all human beings, from newborn up to elderly people will find at times a humidifier useful and completely safe. The only thing you do need to pay attention to with using a humidifier with babies or small children is if you are adding essential oils. Some essential oils are totally unsafe and unsuitable for newborns and small children, so consult a specialist aromatherapist. We do have information on our website about which oils are safe at what age.
Is a humidifier good for snoring?
Well, that's not something that is been thoroughly researched. We wouldn't make that claim, but we have had feedback from our customers that they have found they get a better night's sleep because snoring has reduced next to them in bed after adding a Crane humidifier.
How do I know if I need a Crane humidifier?
Well, that's a good question. Usually people choose a Crane humidifier when they have some sort of cold, congestion, or are sick in some way that they feel the extra moisture will be useful for. You also might reach for a humidifier if you have dry, tickly cough, if your skin is dry, if your lips are dry. If you just kind of feel dry, then add some more moisture to the air and see how you feel after that.
How do I know which size humidifier to get?
Well, you don't want too much mist in your room, so I would start with, if you have a small room, choose one of our smallest models, because the smaller the model, the smaller the tank and the smaller the mist output. So our smallest models are the personal humidifier and the cool mist humidifier and aroma diffuser. Those are fine for small bedrooms. If you have a sort of a medium-sized bedroom, one of these kind of 1.9 litre tank options is a really good option. This is the 3-in-1, this is the Droplet. And if you are using it in a living room, or if you have a large bedroom or a medium large bedroom, then the Crane 4-in-1 would be a good option.
Can you order replacement parts for humidifiers?
Absolutely. We have almost all parts we have spares of. If we ever have broken humidifiers, we take them apart as much as we can and reuse parts, things like the plugs and the tanks and things we do have spares for.
What is a good level of humidity for a nursery?
40 to 60% is considered good humidity. Higher than that and you risk your room becoming damp, and lower than that and it will feel dry and you might have dry skin, dry throat, dry lips, etc.
Where is the best place to place the humidifier in your room for it to be most effective?
One of the first things with placement is you don't want it too low to the ground. You want the mist to be able to circulate up, right round the room, high up. So at least 2 feet off the ground is recommended. You definitely want it on a firm, flat surface, not on like a wooden dresser, directly on a wooden dresser, because you may get spills, you may get a bit of extra moisture sitting on the surface and it could damage a wooden surface. So always use your humidifier on some kind of base. A plate or a tray is ideal. And then in terms of where in the bedroom, a number of the models have some way of directing the mist towards the person who is sick. This model here shoots the mist out, so you can actually just move the whole humidifier around to direct the mist. And I wouldn't recommend that you have it right in the corner or up against a wall. Again, you want the mist going out towards the person who is sick and up into the room. You don't want the mist hard up against the wall where the mist is going straight onto the wall. This is cool mist. It's not going to cause condensation in the way a steam vaporiser does, but you still want the mist going into the air, not onto the wall or onto your table or dresser.